Hello, Aries. Welcome to Deploy Underground Tarot. I am T. And for you newbies, welcome. I am here to give you something that only a Cancer could remind me that I've never done. So, for you deploy heads, you'll know what I'm about to do. For that Cancer who might be watching this because you have an Aries ascendant, thank you for reminding me. I've never done two annual readings. Never. I've been on YouTube for about 3 years, Aries, and I've never done it. So a Cancer who watches the channel said, hey, T, do this reading. So for you deploy heads, thank you for liking and subscribing, but you know what I'm about to do. I'm about to give you that Trust Your Gut reading that I do twice a year, but I'm going to use that format for the 2026 reading. So let's get started, okay? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go ahead. Here we go. Aries. Aries 2026. Please. Yeah. Give me the first card. Look, it's you. It's you. Page of Wands. Let's keep going. Lovers. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. The Magician. The Chariot. The Queen of Pentacles. The King of Cups. Whoa. Now we're getting serious here. The Ace of Wands. You're getting really serious here. And we close the year with the Page of Swords and some like happy, quiet time. Okay. All right. So how this works, the Trust Your Gut reading, for those of you guys who are new, these two cards here are your overview. And then each card here, 6, represents 2 months. Okay. So this is January, February, March, April, May, June, and so on. Okay. So let's talk you through this process. You're getting cozy with somebody this year. It's all about togetherness, relationship. Ain't got nothing to do with business or profiting or moving forward. So if you're coming to me thinking that it's about money, it ain't here. I don't have anything to say about your money. Looks like it's okay. I got something to say about this. There's a deeply profound deepening happening in your relationship. For you singles, somebody is coming in right in the beginning of the year that has everything you need. For those of you guys who are married, I don't think you're going to be complaining that much about your partner this year. 2026 adds a level of comfort that only the 6 of Cups can give you. You hear what I'm saying? 6 of Cups is quite powerful because it talks about nostalgia, gifts, innocence, reunions. And from what I see from your overview, man, Aries, are you ever moving away from overreacting? Let's just be real. Something comes in about love and togetherness, and then your year gets started. Let me tell you this, Aries. I'm going to show you this card. The Page of Wands in your overview with the Lover's card tells me, AT, don't you dare talk about finances. Don't you dare talk about any earthly bound substances. You better talk about that relationship that Aries is in or is about to enter. Don't you dare. As you can see, the Page of Wands is going in the direction of the Lover's card. The Page of Wands is specific. Okay, is specific. He's probably the most specific page that I know. When the Page of Wands arrives in your life, it's not only just a new project or a creative idea. It is there to bring a new level of insight into who you are, Aries. You want to know why? Because it's you. Now, feminine or masculine energies. This comes in as like, imagine a new teenage boy who just moved into his first apartment in his first year of university. Imagine that energy. You're going to discover something in your relationship or this relationship that comes that is about bounding each other, binding each other, connecting each other deeply, profoundly. The Lover's card is relentless. Now, if I combine those two energies just in your overview, what does it say to me? Your year gets kicked off around partnership, deep love, and the strength of two together. You know, there's something very powerful about relationships, Aries. And I think you thought you knew, and then it gets deeper. And I think you still slip the tongue every now and then when you say something kind of out of your Aries-ness, right? But this person comes in with all the tools necessary. Or if you're married, you're going to see a change in your partner in which you're like, are you okay? Because everything's okay. Yeah, everything is okay. When the magician arrives as a single person who's meeting this magician, I'm going to say this magician's not you, it's somebody coming in. For those of you guys who are married, there's a change in your partnership. You see what I'm saying? But for you singles, you have not experienced a person like this before. They're focused, they're creative, they're turning their visions into reality, they're inspired by anything and everything, and they take action on it. And part of me just heard, you can't believe it. Now, the first 2 months is going to be kind of understanding this person. This is your January, February card. Understanding them. How did they come into your world? Why? You may even push back a little bit. Now, for those of you guys who are married, I have to talk about your relationship here. If your partner's retiring or you're getting ready to retire, you might find some interesting information coming from your partner about what the process is going to be like. Okay? All the tools necessary to discover the resolution, the answer. January, February is really about discovering the other person, the newness of the other person. Now, look, your reading, I have to tell you, is really about emotional deepening, love, passionate sex, probably, and watching your tongue in the process, watching how fast you can talk, okay? But the next 2 months, we got the Chariot card, Aries. Now, the Chariot card is my victory card. It just is going to push in more of this whatever, this person, this thing that arrives. It's going to push it in further. Those next 2 months is really going to feel like, yeah, victorious. Maybe you discover their homeland, where they're from. Maybe you guys do a little bit of traveling together. Now, also, this is my new vehicle card too. So somebody buys you a new vehicle, you buy a new vehicle this year. But also you have to understand that with victory, there comes a level of emotional depth in order to accept that victory. And I really see maybe the first 4 months of it, you getting clear on what this emotional depth is. Okay, the Chariot can be seen as Cancer energy. Emotionally profound and psychic. Now, the Queen of Pentacles energy comes up for your mid-year card. Oops. All right, Queen of Pentacles. I think you accept it. I think you accept something deeply profound for those of you guys who might be retiring, for those of you guys who might be getting a new job, for those of you guys who are moving into a new relationship, for those of you guys who are starting a new business. I can go this direction with that card now. I can pull you out of this relationship talk into your foundation becoming solid financially. All right? All of that comes from the hard work, the sacrifices, and the emotional strength of togetherness, right? You had some revelations coming to you in the middle of the year about what, if you're married, what your partner stuck out with you. or what you stuck out with your partner. This combining, this almost like liquid magma coming together and solidifying into some kind of rock or sedimentary or igneous rock, right? So, poof, like solid rock. And the reason why I say that is in the middle of the year, I just see these two energies, the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Cups. This is the Royal's love bomb. Aries, I can't say it enough, but when this energy comes through, accept it. Because the rest of your year is really going to be about watching your tongue. Hopefully this person can get used to how fast you talk. And how sharp your tongue is. When you want something, you want something. But it's telling me, September, October, summertime, okay? January, August, leading out, is that there is a profound connection to your energy of emotional strength. The wonderful part is you get busy. It may inspire you, this. You may find that you have more time to do creative projects. You may be, like I said, inspired. This is inspired action. You may have this urge to create, Ace of Wands, new projects, okay? Around October, November-ish, okay? November, December, this is where I was saying closing the year, watching your tongue. Hey, it's a good reminder. What I have to tell you, Aries, is this. I'm going to tell you the truth. Anything that you may be curious about, be sure that it is the truth. Okay? That's all I have to say. Close the year with anything that you are curious about. Come back to this throughout the whole year. Be sure that it is the truth, because the truth shall set you free. And what's coming through is that maybe there is something about this relationship that comes through, or your old relationship, or some new, like I said, that you need to make sure it is the truth by the end of the year. Okay? That's what I got for you, Aries. We will continue to do monthly readings. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Don't forget to comment, because the more you interact in the space, the more I get put out into the space. Don't forget to share it with your friends as well. All right? Take care and have a happy 2026. Bye-bye.